Hey guys, F8 Alpha here, and welcome back to World of Tanks. And today we are taking out the FV 405, which is the British Tier 10 TD. It is one of two tanks to own the 183mm gun, which is the biggest gun on any TD in the game. And this will be our first entry into the HE Challenge. And the HE challenge, for those of you who do not know, is basically where you can only fire HE from your tank. Artillery is excluded from this, just tanks. Um, so the challenge is to fire nothing but HE and try and deal as much damage as you can through the course of the battle and survive. So for this challenge, I went ahead and I took out the FV here, as it packs a serious boomstick. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. So initially I go ahead and I take up this bush and I get rammed by our, I think it was a T-54. I'm looking for shots on this T-54 lightweight. However, I'm not even loaded and I have no shots on him. Now I see these two over here, and as you see, there's the IS-7, which is my good friend, Cool Breeze, and I managed to put a nice shot into that Object 263. Like I said, only HE I'm firing, as you can see on my loadout here. I'm reloading now. I'm looking for shots on the Object, as he's got super thin armor on the side of him, or that IS-7. So I'm looking here and I see, alright, a solid shot. Take a shot. Miraculously it misses, but that's fine. So reload now, repositioning, making sure we're looking at the minimap and looking at our view range and where it could be spotted from, making sure we're not in that zone of being spotted. This tank is very large and has very, very bad camouflage rating. You'll be spotted from almost a max distance away by almost any tank. So I'm looking for shots here. And behind that ridge, behind the bushes, there's a ridge, which is where these guys are hiding. These two tier 10s are hiding at. So I decided to go ahead and push up here and try to get a better angle to get some shots in. I see our Gorilla 15 also had the same idea of pushing up and getting shots into these guys. So I'm going to start aiming in, as this thing has a very long aiming time. I go ahead and take a shot. I managed to hit his gun right there, and I did 195 damage, which for a 183mm HE shell is terrible. But like I said, I hit his gun. Probably took out a crew member or two with that. So he backs up. I'm waiting for the shot. Now I'm reloaded, hoping that the IS-7 go ahead and maybe back up or pull forward and I can get a shot on him. Fortunately for us, looks like he's not doing that. He's playing it smart. Now our 113 is asking for help. So I'm going to go ahead and push up here. Once again, I'm checking the minimap, checking my view range and camouflage. Checking my spotting range here. So I'm trying to get a shot. I'm looking for the shot. And as you see, the FV 45, the FV has terrible accuracy. Luckily for us, we're reloading right now, so I see that the Object went ahead and pushed forward and trying to get shots on our 113. Almost done reloading here. Alright, so now I have shell loaded, and I'm looking for the shot. I go ahead and fire. I managed to kill the IS-7 and my good friend on the enemy team. Good result there, because that's exactly what I was trying to do. So now once again we are reloading, and I decide, alright, it's time to get more involved with this fight, time to push up. Now there I was looking at that Bulldog there. Trying to see if I can maybe get shots on him. Doesn't look like I can as he's in the water or down on that marshy area. Now I see that there's a T-110 Echo 4 over there. Full health. But yet there's still this object, which our 113 just took out. So I decide, you know what? Enough of sitting in the back. Let's go and push forward here. Now I want to be careful how I did this, because if I was to get caught out in the open, this tank would be destroyed pretty quickly. The turret is like massively, the turret is very thinly armored, and pretty much any shell can go right through it. You will not bounce a shell off of this turret. It's a very, very extreme angle. So I'm trying to look at the main map, see what's been spotted by our team, see if they're in cover, see if they're behind the building so they don't spot me as I come across. As you can see, I'm pausing, I'm aiming, see if he's gonna go ahead and reveal himself. He does not. He stays right there. So go ahead and push up here. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible in case there are other enemy tanks. So as you saw there, our RU-251 just got taken down by a T-54 lightweight, which we are not sure the location. So go ahead and I'm thinking right here that I'll go ahead and push up and try and get shots. And then I realize I can't make it up the bridge, and it's probably a bad idea. So as you can see here, I'm kind of hesitant, kind of going back and forth. I decided I'll have to expose way too much of my tank because the gun depression on this is abysmal. I'll have to expose way too much of my tank in order to get a shot down on that T-110 Echo 5. He'll have a much easier time putting a shot into us than we will put a shot into him. So I decided that's a bad trade. Go ahead and push up here. I'm trying to use the bushes for cover, but as you can see, the turret on this is so large. It's like a barn on top of this thing. You're going to spot it from very far away. I see a shot here on the Indian Panzer. I'm looking for it. Take a shot at his turret. However, once again, the accuracy does not do his justice, and he is unscathed. Now, I'm looking at the T-110 Echo 4. I'm waiting for him to turn around to give us his backside so I can put this HE shell right into the back of his tank. I'm also reloading. So I'll make sure when I come around this corner, I am ready to go. I'm sneaking up slow, take my time and aim, and he gives us the rear end of his tank. And just like that, 1,245 damage done. HE shell in the back of his tank, destroying that T-110 Echo 4. As you saw right there, we just bounced a shell of an M46 Patton, which is a great thing, as the tank has very, very mediocre armor on it. It's basically a Centurion 1 hull with this barn of a turret on top of it is basically what this is. Now we're aiming here, hoping that this M46 goes ahead and shows himself because we are loaded and ready to go. 2,800 damage done so far. No damage taken, and obviously no spotters damage received, as we have been somewhat sniping from the back. So I'm just waiting, and I see this T-54 lightweight. I'm thinking about firing, however, our aim time, it just was not there, and we were unable to pull up the shot as he pulled in behind cover. So I'm kind of waiting for him, hoping he'll pop out again, hoping he'll be spotted again. Our team has taken the north end of the map, and they are running down the hill in pursuit of this T-95 Echo 6 that's on 3 kills. So now I'm looking at the buildings, hoping that either one of these two tanks over here, either the Patton or the T-54 Lightweight, will be able to pop out because I'm loaded and ready to go. However, I see the T-96 Echo, or T-95 Echo 6 rather. I'm thinking about putting a shot into him, but however, he just disappears as I am aiming on him, so I do not fire, do not blind fire. I get shot out here, so I was spotted. So now I'm looking for the shot. I go ahead and I fire, And I managed to do 617 damage. Not a bad result from an AG shell. So now I'm up to 3,425 damage. Go ahead and push up here. I'm also looking at the minimap to see where that T95 is at. Looking for the cupola shot here. And wouldn't you know it, RNG showed this ugly head and I missed a shot. However, our 113 takes him out of the fight and that'll do that. Let's have a quick look here at the results of the battle. Completed mission. It's a victory. Tanker's 3rd class. 3,400 damage done. So we made 21,000 profit. And we made 2,284 experience on that. Alright guys, that'll be it. F8 Alpha here, and I will catch you guys on the next one.